So maybe we should start thinking like an entire organization, say whatever money we have at the end, we'll split it.
Exactly.
So we're not looking for profit.
Equality.
We don't care what you tax us as long as we have enough money left to
We
buy the
don't
materials.
want to get any extra tax. We just want to pay the government their
The
tax.
city always wants
and that's
extra
it,
tax.
right. But we only have to pay
So
$4,000.
let's get clear, how many bridges do we
Yes.
need?
I think bridges is where we need to put our.
So we need
investment,
8 at a minimum.
right? How much money do we have to buy land? One strip of
Okay,
land.
that's fine for now, that's fine, because we can get your quota.
Can we have
Piece of land.
directions to build a
What
bridge?
do we need, bridges and?
Or
We need about
whatever you
30
need
and
built?
9 is 39. We'll be $1,000 shy if we buy another strip of land.
orange card there.
Okay, $1,000 shy.
They're building side.
So I'm just concerned, so I want to ask the question of the people doing the work. Is the main focus, is that to do the dam?
Yes.
Okay.
We know we're coming to you.
And we know the 2 silos are finished, so we're good there. Silos are good.
Do you have everything you need?
No, we need
purple and red.
we need purple.
Okay, folks, so really focus on those dams. We need those dams as soon as possible. Okay, folks, in about 30 seconds, we're going to ask you to go to bridges because we have 3 minutes. We can make a profit. Purple one? Purple.
2,000.
We have a dam.
We have a dam. Okay, right here.
We have a dam.
We don't quite have it yet. We don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. I just need to.
Okay, this is, you got it?
We
Oh
need
my
to
God.
make our tax, folks.
Okay.
We gotta make our tax.
Here's another bridge, guys.
We need a bridge stamp. Kim, where's the bridge card?
Bridge card.
Bridge card, Kim. Kim, where's the bridge card?
No more structures on
Your
the
stamp,
land.
please.
Appointing Kim and Troy, and then my liaison with the builders has been huge.
So you have a builder liaison.
Well, that's the way I view him, and I asked him a
Alright.
question. He's out there working with the rest of the builders, which I think is important for the communication line.
I love the fact as leaders that you found, or as a group you found a way to create some direct channels between those on the front line and the leaders. You know, it's one of the big complaints in most organizations. You hear it all the time. They don't really get what we do. They don't understand the reality. They don't get what we're up against. They don't really understand the customer challenges. And if you can build that pipeline in some direct ways, that's fabulous.
Gorillas got bashed on a little in Q1 and post Q1.
Yeah.
And they didn't respond very defensively, which is really surprising to me. And they didn't start dictating to solve, which made it a lot easier for us. Even though we didn't get perfect in Q2, they were not acting like they were above us, which really helps facilitate things. But they were owning it. They were still owning that it's up to them.
There is a natural design in the simulation for the first couple of quarters to go with struggle. And they'll bring the real struggles they have in real life. So the real interpersonal dynamics, if they're not good, will show up that way. The simulation calls to them to rise above that. And it does so through results and through those environmental ratings. No one wants to see those flags stay low. So they start to do it in the context of the simulation, and then they go, oh my goodness, I'm dealing with so-and-so, who in real life I think is a jerk, but I'm managing to make it work in this simulation, and maybe there's something for me for this relationship in real life. In some cases, I'm going to suggest that we have some very difficult conversations, depending on what permissions the clients give us. Some cases, we use this to wade into the really ugly stuff and see if we can turn it in the course of a simulation as an indicator that it can be turned in real life. The best thing about this simulation is the first 2 quarters usually go rough. The second 2 quarters, as you'll probably experience based on what I'm seeing, usually start to go quite well. And people contrast what they do in the second 2 quarters with the first 2 quarters and say, we could be doing the exact same stuff in real life. And it's not the strategic stuff, it is the interpersonal dynamics they end up focusing on. And that shift is often enough for them to go, we took it from here to here in relationships in the room, we can probably do some of that in real life.